Hello and welcome to the Homer channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the #1 best-selling PC gamepad that you can buy on Amazon right now, coming in at just shy of $30, the Logitech F310. The Logitech F310 that I did already mention is the #1 best-selling one on Amazon with a 4.2 rating, so it seems to be liked by the users, and today I'm going to be reviewing that for those of you who have already bought it, or for those of you who are looking to buy it and want to know if it is something that you should buy. Let's start with the build quality. First off, yes, it is plastic, but it is extremely well built. Maybe not as good as an Xbox controller or a DualShock 4, but it's not really what you should be expecting from a third party. Logitech is known for their good products, and yes, this does not do them any wrong. It is very well built, and I didn't feel like anything was shaking around or moving that shouldn't have been, or that it was on the verge of breaking. As far as the cable goes, it's about 6 feet in length, and the buttons are extremely clicky, just like you would want them to be, as good as any Xbox or DualShock 4 controller would be. This is created solely for the PC though, so if you're looking to use this on an Xbox or a PS4, it will not be working. Logitech did say that this is a hassle-free plug-and-play device that you will not have to download any drivers for, and yes, this is very true. I was able to plug it in my computer, and immediately I was able to fire up a game, and the game recognized it, and I was able to play that game without any problems. Except that you may want to focus your attention on the middle of the controller. It has a little mode button below the start and back buttons. This button is actually quite a big deal because it changes the functions of the D-pad and analog stick by swapping them. If you normally move your player with the left analog stick, the mode button will switch them, since it is set up like a DualShock 4 controller, and if that is uncomfortable for you, then you can switch them to the D-pad being basically the left analog stick. For me personally, this was kind of confusing. They didn't say anything about it. I didn't get much of a manual in the case with it. I don't know, this is a little bit confusing for me, but it's no big deal. It's just a switch on, switch off thing, and with a little LED light next to it to indicate whether or not it is on. So what exactly is good or bad about this? Well, there is really nothing that sets it apart. It's a really nice, solid, well-built Logitech F310. That is a great gamepad and deserves to be #1 selling on Amazon, except until you get to the 90-degree angle that is what is resting on the trigger and bumper buttons. This is extremely uncomfortable, and it's almost big enough reason for you not to buy this if you really want this to be comfortable in your hands. If you're just using the forward facing keys, this is not a problem, but when you are, like in most games, use the left analog stick and the right trigger to run, this is a very big problem and can get very uncomfortable after just about 5 minutes of using it, maybe even less, because it just feels like you're not holding it well and you can't move your thumb as well because of the sharp 90-degree angle that it has. This is a very big con for me. Aside from that, it's a very nice, good gamepad, and you should probably buy it. I've had a good experience with it, and it's Logitech, so you can kind of count on them to come through. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's been it. I hope you enjoyed this short but thorough review from Homer Techer, and that is what I'd like to talk about next. This is a new YouTube channel called Homer Techer, and this is the first video I will be posting. I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like and pump this channel to what I'd really like it to be, and that's one of those top dog tech channels that is successful and does everything tech. I can benchmark a GTX 760. I plan on getting an RX 580 or something like that in the near future, and maybe I can compare the two, and I can test them in 2019 versus 2019 games. Any ideas that you might have, just leave them down below. I'd be happy to try them. Anyways, yeah, that's really been it. My next video is going to be about the Pixel 2 XL and why you probably shouldn't buy that in 2019. But yeah, I really hope that you would like, subscribe, and hang along for the ride of Homer Techer's YouTube channel.